Every now and then, a case comes before me that reminds me why this courtroom is more than just about laws and tickets. It's about people, their struggles, and their stories. One morning, they brought in a young man who had been cited for running several red lights. Now, that's no small matter. Red lights aren't suggestions, they're lifesavers. They keep order, they protect lives. Normally, I would be very stern with someone who blows through one. But as I looked at this young man, I could tell there was something different. He wasn't careless, he wasn't arrogant. He looked tired, worn, but honest. So I asked him, "Why were you running these lights?" And with the kind of nervous smile you only see from someone telling the plain truth, he said, "Judge, I deliver pizzas. If I sit at every empty intersection, I lose money. I get paid by the delivery, not the hour. So I look left, I look right, nobody's coming, and I go." Now, I've heard just about every excuse in this courtroom. Dogs, cats, breaks, birthdays, even one fellow who swore a ghost hit his gas pedal. But never before had I heard a man admit he broke the law because he was checking on a pizza. I couldn't help but laugh. I told him, "You're the Michael Jordan of pizza delivery, except instead of slam dunks, you're dodging red lights." But then I thought about what he was really saying. This wasn't a man trying to cheat the system. This was someone working hard, hustling to make an honest living. The system he lives in pays him not for his time, but for his speed. And here he was, torn between obeying every light and putting food on his own table. So I leaned in and I told him, "Son, your honesty does you credit. But one thing you can't afford is a mistake. A red light isn't just a red bulb hanging above the road. It's a line between life and death. One wrong glance, one fast car you didn't see, and suddenly a pizza becomes the least of anyone's worries." In the end, I reduced his fine. I gave him something small, a reminder of the law, but not a burden he couldn't bear. And I told him plainly, "Deliver your pizzas, but deliver yourself home safe too. Because your life is worth far more than any pie you'll ever carry." And as he walked out of that courtroom, I thought to myself, that's what justice ought to look like. Fair, compassionate, but firm. Not just punishing mistakes, but guiding people toward better choices. Because at the end of the day, the law is about people. And every person deserves to be heard, even the world's greatest pizza delivery guy.